why has team coach been called out in association with the Scrum Master and art coach is not called out in association with the RTE?
Really, that is a great question. And here was the thinking behind that. We started with the team, and we needed to basically break out of the fact that we picked the Scrum Master as the label for that person that coached the team in Scrum. And we have Scrum Masters in our company and all over the world now that have nothing to do with Scrum. They have the title of Scrum Master, but they coach Kanban or whatever. So we needed to address that. So we decided to kind of co-brand it. Now, there's other questions in there about what's the difference between an Agile coach and a team coach. The market picks its own definitions, its own interpretations, and no two are the same. What I can say is that our label, which is Scrum Master Team Coach, is one role with one specific set of responsibilities. You can call it whatever you like. All these terms are overloaded. They're all methodologically overloaded. Some become ideologically overloaded. We agree on this set of responsibilities. What do you call it? We pick that title to start co-branding and say, well, not everybody is Scrum. It's a hybrid label. It's one role, one set of responsibilities. Call it whatever you like in your enterprise, because it's very difficult for us to go in and start programming HR systems and RASIs to say that this person is this role. And lots of challenge in the industry about that. Some like to hard code Scrum Master as a thing and have degrees of Scrum Masters. Well, you've hard coded Scrum. Others like to say, no, we call them Agile coaches or I'm not sure other labels. We can't take a position that says in your company, it should be called this. We do take a position that the high performing teams have coaches. And therefore, the label that we associated with this is the Scrum Master and the team coach. It gets out of the pure Scrum box, which is not a terrible box. I mean, Scrum is incredibly populated. There's some 500,000 Scrum Masters out there that do really good work. We want them on board with us. We also want them now to take the next step in their career skills and start thinking about not just the coaching elements, but how to achieve additional flow.
And so, Dean, what about changing the name from a release train engineer to an art coach? As a framework team, did you guys discuss that to kind of elevate this idea of coaching all the way up?
We did. And we came to the conclusion that right now there was too much brand equity, certification authority, and courseware associated with this really odd label we called RTE. So we simply made a commercial decision that said the release train engineer is a known thing. It's awkward in places like in India, engineer is strictly associated with engineering. It doesn't have the train connotation. Not a perfect role. It's kind of like product owner. Did they really own the product? No. We just decided that the brand equity was too deep, that the pride of ownership was too deep to say that that's a role we're going to change. Is it truly the art coach? It is truly the art coach.